Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Assassin's Creed 4. It's been about an hour since I last recorded. Did some random ends, did some other stuff. I have about 2 hours till class, so, I think, right? It's, a little bit over 2 hours, actually. So, yeah, we should be good. To record for about 2.5 hours, and, we'll probably, in this episode, we're actually heading towards the end of Sequence 3. We'll finish Sequence 3, start that first mission in Sequence 4, and then that's where the game wants you to go all the way to Tulum, all the way on the other side of the map. Well, you know what, since we're here, might as well grab this chest. And then, but, like, in between then, we're going to do a lot of the open world stuff. You know, obviously we can't do underwater locations, but we can, I think we can do everything else in the game at that point, right? I'm trying to think, like, what else isn't unlocked by that point? Because that's where Templar hunts are unlocked. So, yeah, I believe almost everything is unlocked at that point. So, I think we'll do what we can. Like, we'll at least do the easy districts. We could definitely do the easy districts. We might even be able to do the medium districts. Not entirely sure. After that, we're not going to be able to do the hard districts for a while. But, yeah, we could do the medium district. So, essentially, we could do the entire upper 2/3 of the map. It's really this bottom 2/3 that we won't be able to do. But, I'm thinking we might go ahead and just do them all at once. We'll see. I really wish this game had fast travel back to your ship, though. It's really annoying that it doesn't. Okay, so where's our ship? Back there. Please. There. Let's do it. So we're about to get Great Inagua as well. I don't know, how are we gonna do the upgrades? Are we gonna do them all at once or no? I'm thinking probably not, right? Because we should probably save some money for ship upgrades and everything first. And we should be able, like, we shouldn't have problems with money through this playthrough. By the end of the day, like, by the end of it, we should be good, because there's just so much shit that we're gonna be able to do for money. We're gonna have some problems with materials though, with like with wood and metal and that sort of stuff for upgrading. That stuff we're gonna have difficulty with, but outside, like, from an actual just money standpoint, we should be good. I mean, just through doing all these activities and everything through this. Can you disappear? Thank you. We should be good. Yeah, we still haven't gone back. I think we go back to, actually, I just realized, yeah, we go back to the modern day after this, don't we? So we'll probably go ahead and do some modern day stuff in this episode too. I didn't even think of that until now. I kind of forgot modern day was even a fucking thing in this game. It's kind of sad when this modern day makes it worse than one. Just because all the other fucking modern days, that this one, which everything else is so bad. I mean, when we go to modern days, I mean, AC1 is, Revelations is good for what it has, like, for what it had to work with. Obviously, Revelations that it was developed within 1 year, already, 1 year. Done, or at least had already been, like, you would assume that a good chunk of it had been, like, planned out already at that point. So because of that, Revelations had to fit in between those two stories. So there wasn't much they could do. I mean, there really wasn't. I mean, like, it did the it had the Subject 16 stuff, which was fun.
Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, we do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness. The object of our attention is a square-rigged galleon, and we want her for the advantage she'll bring Nassau. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye! Aye! Those who oppose, whimper nay.
Never was the King's Council so unified.
Zealand, where they had a Vietnamese burger and they showed like people eating them with like really big chopsticks, and like I guess Burger King pulled it down saying, "Oh, sorry, it was insensitive." It's like, who gives a shit? like really, as an Asian person, like I don't fucking care. I really don't. Like, who fucking cares? Like, what, chopsticks are so fucking irrelevant to anything. It's like the same thing with like the like people were upset that that one girl wore the Chinese dress to fucking prom. It's like, why? Why do we care? Like, who fucking cares? Whatever. Fucking yeah. I mean, really, who cares? I mean. Like, especially with the prom dress one. That one's, like, really... Like, I mean, I guess I can get the Burger King one because it's, like... It's kind of shown to be, like, a dumb thing. But it's, like, the prom dress thing was, like... She actually liked the dress. Like, it wasn't like she was making fun of Asians because of the dress. Like, she legitimately liked the dress. So it's, like, it's really dumb. It's so fucking dumb. But whatever. What was I talking about before, though? Oh yeah, modern days. Yeah, I mean, yeah, again, like the modern day. I mean, yeah, AC1's good. 2 is meh. And 2 is good. It's fine. It's fine for like it's pretty average. It's like what I would expect like an average modern day to be. But again, like because everything else is such shit, then AC2's modern day is actually good in comparison. Oh fuck, are we gonna go for full sync here? This is a tough one. I mean, it's not a tough one to full sync. It's just you have to take time. Like you have to really you have to do it stealthy because it's either do not get detected or it's do not get into conflict or something like that. Either way, I mean it requires stealth. And we're doing it so far, but I mean again, I doubt we're gonna make it the entire way without being detected. Fuck. Ah, okay, fine. Doesn't matter. I don't really care. Let's just run through it then at this point. Because at the point where, okay, please. He's at the, no, what the fuck? Run, you fucking piece of shit. Because at the point that you're detected, you might as well just run through the fucking thing. Because you can just run through them. You don't have to actually fight these guys. But yeah, Revelations, as I said, did what it had to do. 3 is a tough modern day to rank because it's so fucking, it's done so poorly, but like ideas within it are really fucking good. And yeah, so that one's a tough one to rank for me. Like I think at the end of the day, it would probably be the worst modern day up until that point. Fuck off. I think. Would it be? I mean. Again, it has some of the highest highs. I mean, the Abstergo, the end of the Abstergo stuff at least, is a really badass moment. The when he kills Vidic, even though it's dumb that Vidic doesn't see that coming, but still, like the stuff with Vidic is still a really cool thing. And then again, I really love the skyscraper mission from a like gameplay perspective. It's cool that they brought in Daniel Cross, even though they fucking ruined his character. I don't know, like, it's weird. It's really weird. The, oh, fuck off, please. Like, 3's just such a weird one to rank for me. Then we got 4, which is the worst to that point, obviously. Yeah, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's still middle of the road. But, like, that being said, it's still shit. Like, I think this is the best modern day since then. I think, right? I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess there's technically potential if Fate of Atlantis is really good, that Odysseys as a whole could be fine. But the thing is that even then, it's like I don't give a by fine, I mean it'll be better than this. Oh, fuck off, please. Please. In this game. Let me, like, fucking let go of the target. Like, what the fuck? Oh, fuck off. I really died here? Hey, I don't know why I fucking untarget them. Like, it won't just let me run. Are we already 10 minutes in? Oh, fuck off. We're all the way back here. Does this path even make sense? Like, does this path even make sense to get to where we're heading? I guess it does. It does go down a lot, doesn't it? I never noticed that until now. No. Okay, we got it. We got it this time. There we go. We got it. Air assassinate Dukas. Yeah, it's so weird too how out of the 3 guys that we meet at the beginning of the game, Torres, Woodes Rogers, and Dukas, and I mean, we can even add in Bart Roberts through that. It's so weird that all those characters that we meet at the beginning of the game that are like later villains, like we kill those 3 in the final sequence. We kill Dukas in sequence 3. It's so funny the difference there. Where like Dukas is literally the first assassination in the game, while the other 3 are all the way in fucking sequence 12, like the final sequence of the game. And it's really weird how that's the case.
Espera un momento.
¡Es mío! ¡Puedo darle! ¡Lo he encontrado!
Let's see if we can still air assassinate him.
¡En el punto de mira! ¿Crees que puedes despistarnos?
Does this work?
Objetivo a la vista.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no fucking way that wouldn't work. I got him, but ideally we would have had
Remember
full.
the gift you gave me? Well, it answers just fine.
Fils de putain! As bold as a musket ball, and still half as sharp. Ah!
I'm sorry about this, mate. But I can't risk you telling your Templar friends about me still kicking around.
I pity you, Bucanier. After all you have seen, after all we showed you of our order, still you embrace the life of an ignorant and aimless rogue. Ah!
What's this?
Is petty larceny the extent of your ambition? Have you no mind to comprehend the scope of ours? All the empires on Earth abolished, a free and open world, without parasites like you. Que l'enfer que tu trouveras soit le fruit de ton insouciance.
The cove is ours!
There we go. See.
Hey. I just saw you were logging out, so I thought I'd stop by and give you something. A little welcome gift. We give awards to our top-notch employees for doing quality work, and they're nice to have since there's no official bonus scheme here. I already have about 11 or so. Oh. Bonjour? Of course. I'll pass it on. Well, looks like Olivier wants to meet with you. It's exciting. Follow me.
Okay, why'd she
It's
walk
on the
like
top
that?
floor,
That was
so
really
it's not hard
strange.
to find. But the rest of this building can be confusing to first-timers, so we had the tools team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office. Should be easy to find.
So probably actually spend the rest of this episode in modern
Olivier's a
day,
nice
actually.
guy. He won't bite.
Doing all that random shit. Yeah.
Hello? Hi? Testing. Is this thing
Yeah, then Syndicate. Syndicate is tough, because if it was playable, I feel like it would definitely
we met
be
earlier?
higher.
Celebrating your
I would definitely be higher.
I'm sort of the,
Like if we got to play as like Galena or something like that, it would have actually been
in charge of all the tech stuff. Do you have a minute? Damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. All right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Mode right now, and the Kenway line is our priority.
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies. Douglas Fairbanks, Errol Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Laetitia. Salut! Hi! Thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family-friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James
Celebration.
Bond or something. More of a ladies' man.
So yeah,
A beautiful city, no? So the main reason I asked you here concerns something called the observatory. It's
like a
been mentioned
modern-day
a
dialogue?
few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been hounding me for days. So, follow whatever leads you find, and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour. Oui, tout va bien. Naturellement. Oh, oui, bien sûr.
Hi, John from IT again. You got a second? Good. I'm adding a waypoint to your map. So, a colleague of yours left for vacation this morning and forgot to send a video file she promised me. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me. Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier when she comes? It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too.
okay.
A locked door.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't
That's the
locked for like
advantage
2
of me having
seconds.
level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log on and I'll walk you through this.
Okay. So we're about to get the post-mortem Subject 16 thing. Or Subject 17.
You need to bypass the core to find the data inside.
I fucking hate
Once you
these
reach
two.
it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need
Okay.
to find your way around the core to reach the data inside.
I think I know it already. Yeah. Is that it? Whatever, we'll try it. I think it's that, that, and then that. Ah, fuck, I was wrong. Okay. Cool. It's not, this one's supposed to be pretty easy. I think we just did, okay, there we go. I knew it was something like that. Where there was one that went over one, then you turned to the right and then went down.
Downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your communicator. You'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall, of course.
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0000 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease. Thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3, the legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the
Yeah, it's so weird how, like, Black Flag, even though it starts the, like, transition to where Assassin's Creed is now, where, like, almost nothing is connected to each other, or at least nothing is, like, directly connected to each other. Yeah, this is all Instruments of the First Will posters. They're put there by John. Spoiler alert.
She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
Yeah. I'm gonna move a little bit here.
Yeah, well, your coffee is shit. You could use some practice.
What? No. I followed that recipe to the letter.
It's an art, Sean.
Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all. You're just incredibly rude. And made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. That should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?
I just got word the courier has come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle. No, that's an exaggeration. You're not a miracle. You're an employee, doing a job. But thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun pirating.
Assistance au niveau 2, projet échantillon 17. Support to the second floor, sample 17 project.
I have this memory of you, one I keep coming back to, and I always think about it when I'm working, or just before going to bed, because it sort of calms me, I guess. I was 14, I think, and you were trying to teach me how to walk with a light step. Remember that? How to be mindful of how much noise I made when I moved around. Simple stuff. Stuff I understand now, but back then, I gotta tell you, I thought you were just being an asshole. You told me you were gonna go up to your room and sit with your back to the door and read a book. And you wanted me to wait at least 15 minutes and then sneak up there and tap you on the shoulder without you knowing. I even remember the book you were reading at the time, the one by Captain Johnson. And you warned me that if you caught me, we'd have to start all over. Then you went upstairs. And I waited. I waited, and I waited, and I waited. I waited 4 hours before deciding to go up. And even then, it took me 20 minutes to get to the foot of the stairs. And another 30 to get up them. And then 10 to get down the hall. And there I was at the door and peeked into your room. And I was so hoping that you'd be asleep. But no, you were still reading. And I just about shit myself. But 10 minutes later, I was just 5 feet away from you. And that's when I remember setting my foot down, and you flinched. Ever so slightly, you flinched. I thought maybe I'd imagined it, but I knew you'd heard me. You didn't say anything. You just checked your watch, you reached for your drink, you took a sip, and then you kept reading. But I knew I'd failed. You didn't say anything. I didn't understand why. And I lunged and tapped you on the shoulder, and you turned around, and oh, fantastic, you said, and you scooped me up, and you gave me a big hug, and I didn't say anything. But Dad, I was so pissed off. I wanted to scream at you. I failed, and you knew it, but you said nothing. I stayed mad for weeks. I thought you were patronizing me. But maybe you decided right there that I was never going to be the man you wanted me to be. But I realized just a few years ago that you checking your watch, that was the clue, wasn't it? You let me win because I had been so patient. I guess that impressed you. You know, maybe at that moment you thought it might be better to be my dad instead of my mentor. I don't really know. Maybe for you they're one and the same. You know, either way, I'm happy to know that both my mentor and my dad are looking out for me that day. I didn't understand that then. I think I do now.
data moves, there are security programs constantly monitoring the data flow. You need to sneak past them, or they will destroy your data and send it back home.
I have now resumed the practice of dressing as a man, and have put off my woman's dress.
Why did you take it? Who made you take it?
I took it of my own free will, with no constraint. I prefer a man's dress to a woman's.
You made an oath, Jeanne. You swore to never again dress as a man.
I never meant to swear that I would not resume the practice.
Why have you done so?
Because it is more lawful and suitable for me to return to the practice of wearing a man's dress, being always among men, than to have a woman's dress. I have resumed it because a promise made to me has not been.
How is he?
Our three, doing well.
Are we still in 18th century Hungary?
No. His connection is so stable, he's jumped between a few ancestors today. We're in 15th century France now. Turns out he's related to one of Joan of Arc's executioners.
Surprise.
Eileen, yesterday Vidic asked me to help him work out some of the bugs in his audiovisual renderer, and I told him...
No. Come on, Satish, not you.
It wouldn't be permanent. A few months at most.
Months? That will kill every ounce of momentum we have.
It won't, I promise. Honestly, I think this could help us. If I can get a look at what these people are doing, we could...
Come on. He's trying to pull you over to his side. Don't you see that? He's luring you with quick victory and prestige.
That's not what this is about, honestly.
I need to get back to work.
Eileen, I'm sorry.
Do what you must. I'll survive.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 32, April 2nd, 1981. Host Eileen Bock, DNA sample SV1970.
Miriam, are you awake?
What?
Miriam, they're coming for me.
Who is the guards?
I see them from my window, amassing in the courtyard. My time is up.
Bartel, don't say this. You don't know that.
Forgive me for this, Miriam. But I must tell you something. The artifact. We have it. But only Oscar and I know its location.
Don't tell me.
They will release you. Your family has connections. You must take the artifact and bring it to the assassins in Paris.
Please don't. I don't want to know. It's safer if I don't.
Hush now. If I die, knowledge of its location dies with me. You must bring it to the assassins.
Assassins? I don't understand.
The spire of St. Petrus.
No, I don't want to hear.
Cell 7!
Hello?
Eileen, hi. It's Carl.
Carl, I know it's you.
Sorry, you just sounding exhausted. Did I wake you?
No, I've just been busy.
It sounds like it.
I'm just a little tired, that's all.
No, I mean, your project sounds fascinating. Your colleague, Dr. Warren Vidic, he called me recently and he told me what you've been up to.
He what? Warren?
Yeah, he told us about your research, memories, ancestry, all of that. He even asked if we'd be willing to come in and...
No! Jesus, no! What the hell is he doing?
Eileen, it's okay. We signed some papers, non-disclosure stuff.
No! He's trying to fuck me over. Damn it!
Eileen, we just talked about my mother, just like you and I did. World War II. That's all.
It's the artifact.
The what?
Carl, if he calls you again, you tell him you work through me, okay? That's it. Vidic has been a pain in my ass for years, and I don't need him getting all the glory for my 2 years of hard work.
All right. So how should I go about this? I mean, the wheels are in motion.
I I don't know. Just go through me if he contacts you again. Please?
All right.
You'll do that?
Of course. Yes.
Thank you, Carl. I'm sorry I was short with you. I've just been exhausted. That's all.
It's all right, hon. Just take care of yourself.
Morning, Eileen. We're almost ready. Just a few more adjustments.
Okay.
I had the team do some research on this artifact we've been chasing, and it appears the Third Reich actually found something matching its description sometime in 1940. Eileen, are you all right?
Sorry, yeah. I'm fine. Just a little scattered. Vidic called my ex-husband last night. He wants to put him in the Animus.
To find the artifact before us?
Exactly.
Well, it would be fast using Vidic's Animus. And maybe that would get us back to our original work.
Satish, if we let that happen, then all our money dries up. Lillian is paying for us to find the artifact, not improve our methods. Do you understand?
Right, of course.
I'm sorry. Let's just burn those bridges when we cross them. Are we ready?
Yes, just a few more adjustments, Senorian. I made a small change to the genetic input modulator. I'm hoping that buys us a few more minutes.
Even a few seconds would be nice. I'm ready.
All right. Settle in.
It's been a few weeks since the last recording. Sorry about that. Of course, I guess it's just a few seconds for you. I'll leap down the playlist. Anyway, I was talking about Clay. Kasmarek, Subject 16. So, when I fell into a coma back in Italy and woke up in the Animus Black Room, it was, so calming. It felt like I'd woken up into a dream. Haze. A dream where none of this mess had ever happened. Felt like I should just be getting ready for another day of pouring drinks at bad weather and another day of complaining about being between girlfriends and wondering what the hell to do with myself. But when I saw Clay just sitting there, it started to come back, you know, piece by piece. And when he told me about Lucy, fuck, you know, it hurt. You know, realizing that I killed her without thinking or feeling anything. Not at the time, anyway. Well, then, things just kept piling on. There were more memories of Ezio and Altair and the First Civilization. And then, right before he vanished, Clay passed on his memories to me. He showed me everything he had seen and lived through, and it was brief, but overwhelming. Not really sure how to explain. He saw glimpses of Adam and Eve and their escape from slavery. He saw the beginning and the end of the war between the first Civ and humans. He saw Minerva, Juno, and Tinia trying to work out their calculations. And At least that's what they called them. They had these tools, these powerful machines that could predict possible futures. Not what was going to happen, but what could happen. Probabilities. And, well, they spent a lot of energy trying to figure out what was the most likely scenario for the future. Theirs and ours. And in the end, I guess they figured I was their most likely candidate. Some guy named Desmond living at the beginning of the 21st century of the Common Era. But which Desmond was the right one? Because, you see, probability is a weird thing. It can branch out in so many ways. Which version of me did they need? Was it the Desmond who got married early and had a son? One who stayed single in New York? Or was it the Desmond who moved to San Francisco to be a waiter? Maybe it was the Desmond who worked at an auto body shop in Chicago, or maybe it was the me who never ran away from his parents in the first place. First Civ had countless variations to choose from, but in the end, the lucky one was me. I'm the Desmond their best calculations spit out. I'm the Desmond they left their messages for, and I guess I have to live with that honor. What an honor. Pretty tired. There'll be more later. Ciao.
That thing. I'm more upset at, like, the execution of how he dies. Like, I think the idea of him sacrificing his life to activate the eye, but at the same time making a choice over whether... I didn't mean to start this. But yeah.
Oi. Where you going, the market?
No, my parents have asked me to come live with them, and I'd like to.
Oh, what do you mean, live with them? You live here with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right. You had a decent wage when you worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with that? With me?
Decent wage? That job was near as damn it to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline! Caroline!
Wake up, Kenway.
What's that about?
He left this morning with the galleon. As faith, we'll discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we like. And with a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Upon mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
Thanks for watching.